Good evening, this is Akashvani Kohima and I'm Nabin Pradhan with the evening news. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says next 5 years are crucial for the nation as country has to take a giant leap towards Viksit Bharat. Chief Minister Neiphiu Rio congratulates athletes and participants of Nagaland Olympic and Paralympic Games 2024. Speaker of Nagaland Legislative Assembly dismisses disqualification petition pending against 7 NCP MLAs in Nagaland. And Nagaland Pradesh Congress Committee says bribery case against 3 government officials is shocking but expected with morally bankrupt opposition-less government. Now the news in detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has said that the next 5 years are crucial for the nation as the country has to take a giant leap towards Viksit Bharat in this period. Giving the valedictory address at the BJP National Convention in New Delhi this afternoon, Modi said, BJP workers keep doing something or the other to serve the country for 24 hours every day of the year, but now for the next 100 days, they have to work with new enthusiasm and new faith. He said today is 18th February and the youth who have reached the milestone of 18 years in this period are going to elect the 18th Lok Sabha of the country. Modi said in the next 100 days, every party karyakarta has to reach out to every new voter, every beneficiary, every community to win everyone's trust. He said to take NDA to 400, BJP will have to cross the mark of 370. The Prime Minister said the entire nation believes that the BJP government has made the country free of corruption and terror attacks and improved the lives of the poor and the middle class. Modi said that the past 10 years have been characterized by bold decisions and futuristic policies. The Prime Minister further added, nations shape their futures by embracing their history and culture. Chief Minister Neiphiu Rio has congratulated all athletes and participants of Nagaland Olympic and Paralympic Games 2024 that concluded yesterday. In a series of posts in X, Rio said, true to the game's motto, stronger together, it strengthened the unity and showcased the talents of the youth of the state. He also congratulated Nagaland Olympic Association, sports associations and Youth Resources and Sports Department for excellent organizational and management skills leading to a successful conclusion of the Nagaland Olympic and Paralympic Games 2024. Rio said the Nagaland Olympic and Paralympic Games 2024 was a grand success due to the tireless efforts of the government, non-government, agencies, volunteers, associations and all collaborators. He also extended special thanks to all sports lovers and fans for filling up the arenas, celebrating the athletes and the youth's talents. Chief Minister Rio further urged all to make dedicated efforts to make the forthcoming Northeast Olympic Games in Nagaland a success. Rio also encouraged the athletes representing Nagaland to strive hard and make our people proud. Speaker of the Nagaland Legislative Assembly has dismissed the disqualification petition pending against the 7 NCP MLAs in Nagaland. The petition was filed by the NCP Sharad Power faction against the 7 MLAs on the grounds of indulging in anti-party activities by supporting Ajit Power faction. Based on the decision of the ECI favoring Ajit Power faction, the Speaker came out with the ruling, dismissing the disqualification petition against the 7 MLAs on February 16th. The Speaker said supporting the legitimate leader of the political party of NCP will not amount to anti-party activities or voluntarily giving up membership of the party. As such, proceeding with the case will be infructuous, the Speaker added. The NLA Speaker therefore urged into consideration of the facts and circumstances held the 7 MLAs, namely Picto Shohe, P. Longon, Namre Chang, Y. Monhemo Humtsoy, S. Toiho Yeptho, Y. Mankhao Konyak, and A. Pongship Hom not liable to be disqualified under Para 2(1)A of the 10th Schedule of the Constitution of India. The Nagaland Pradesh Congress Committee (NPCC) has said the recent filing of FIR by the CBI against one additional Secretary, Department of Agriculture, Government of Nagaland, and 2 other high-ranking officials working in the Fostering Climate Resilient Upland Farming System project on a bribery case involving more than 2 crore rupees is shocking. The NPCC, however, said it was along expected lines considering the stranglehold of the corruption on all levels of governance in the state, authored and patronized by the morally bankrupt opposition-less government. While lauding the intervention of the law enforcement agency in the case, the Congress said it is nowhere near enough but awful as it looks. Strongly condemning the vulgar fallout of corruption unfolding before the eyes of the people, The NPCC called upon the ruling government to mend their ways lest the culture of decadence and ineptitude that they so shamelessly espouse now will drag all down to a point of no return. You are listening to the news from Akashvani, Kohima. You can also listen to this news bulletin on News on Air app and YouTube channel AIR News Kohima. India's G20 Sherpa Amitabh Kant has said that India is aiming to achieve a target of a $35 trillion economy by 2047 and $10 trillion by 2030 with a growth rate of 9 to 10% for the next 3 decades. Addressing the inaugural session of Mumbai Tech Week today, he said that young entrepreneurs should focus on areas like artificial intelligence, logistics, health and education. Kant said that India is the only country in the world that carried out 2.2 billion vaccinations during COVID time. The high-level committee HLC on One Nation, One Election under the chairmanship of former President Ramnath Kovind held interactions with political parties and stakeholders in New Delhi yesterday. A delegation of Janata Dal United comprising Member of Parliament Rajiv Ranjan Singh and General Secretary Sanjay Kumar Jha interacted with the HLC members and presented a memorandum in support of holding simultaneous elections. Another delegation from Akhil Bharatiya Adhivakta Parishad comprising Sri Hari Borikar, Dr. Seema Singh, Advocate Jivesh Tiwari, Advocate Bhaskar Gautam, Advocate Apurva Singh and Jamtani Singh also made a presentation before the HLC in which they indicated their support for simultaneous elections. Renowned Urdu poet Gulzar and Sanskrit scholar Jagadguru Ram Bhadracharya will receive the 58th Gyanpith Awards. Gulzar is known for his works in Hindi cinema and is considered one of the finest Urdu poets of this era. Jagadguru Ram Bhadracharya is the founder and chief of Tulsi Peeth in Chitrakoot and is a renowned Hindu spiritual leader, educator and writer of more than 240 books and texts. The recipients for the award were decided by a selection committee chaired by Gyanpith Awardee Pratibha Rai. Established in 1944, the prestigious Gyanpith Award is given annually for outstanding contributions to Indian literature. The Department of Fisheries will sign a Memorandum of Understanding MOU with Open Network for Digital Commerce ONDC in the presence of Union Minister of Fisheries and Parshottam Rupala in New Delhi tomorrow. The MOU aims to strengthen direct access to consumers or markets for fishermen and unlock the potential of digital commerce in the field of Indian fisheries. In the release, the Ministry of Fisheries, Animal Husbandry and Dairying said that the collaboration between the Department of Fisheries and ONDC will facilitate the implementation of technology-driven solutions and improve efficiency, collectivization and competitiveness of the small-scale producers and marketers. In badminton, the Indian women's team has won their first ever Asia Team Championships title at Setia City Convention Centre in Shah Alam, Malaysia today. In the final match, India clinched the gold medal by defeating Thailand 3-2 with youngster Anmol Khab's exceptional performance in the title decider game. Indian shuttlers PV Sindhu, Anmol Kharb and the pair of Trisa and Gayatri registered victory in the final matches. And to end the news, a reminder of the headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says next 5 years are crucial for nation as country has to take a giant leap towards Viksit Bharat. Chief Minister Neiphiu Rio congratulates athletes and participants of Nagaland Olympic and Paralympic Games 2024. Speaker of Nagaland Legislative Assembly dismisses disqualification petition pending against 7 NCP MLAs in Nagaland, and Nagaland Pradesh Congress Committee says bribery case against 3 government officials is shocking but expected with morally bankrupt opposition-less government. And that's all the news we have for you this evening. Good night.